Hello everyone, my name is UltimoFive, and today we are going over the Halikar Wraith, the piercing Chakram. Halikar Wraith is the Wraith version of Halikar, and is obtained by buying the weapon from Baron Ketir when he has it in stock for 350,000 credits and 450 ducats, or it can be traded from a player who has it at rank 0 with no Forma or Arcane Catalyst installed. Requires a mastery rank of 13. Comes with a dash and 2v polarity slot, and alongside this a dash stance slot. Because of this, the builds on this weapon will require 1 Forma. And it excels in close to medium range combat and deals with high leveled enemies of all factions in small to large crowds. The Halikar Wraith has a lot of buffs when compared to the original Halikar in different areas. These sets would be higher base damage, higher critical chance, higher critical multiplier, higher status chance, and a higher explosion radius. Advantages for the weapon would be that it has a high critical chance, high critical multiplier, a very high status chance, a fast attack speed. The throw and glaive have guaranteed impact procs. The throw and glaive has a chance to disarm enemies, an innate 1 meter punch through, and heavy attack explosions have guaranteed impact procs. Disadvantages, however, for the weapon would be that it has low impact and slash damage, explosions cause self-stagger, and the player is unable to perform melee attacks or block while glaive is in mid-flight. The element for the Halikar Wraith against a Corpus would be Toxin. Toxin deals 50% base damage per second over 6 seconds and stacks indefinitely, with each instance having its own timer. The build's flex slot is prime pressure point and is extremely good due to the weapon's guaranteed impact procs. Along with Toxin, this weapon just eradicates all forms of Corpus in a single throw, making Halikar Wraith truly a Corpus killer. The element for the Halikar Wraith against a corrupting Grineer will be Viral. Viral amplifies health damage by 100% for 6 seconds and stacks up to 10 times for a total of 325%. The build's flex slot is prime pressure point and does well, but slower than the other factions. Due to not having slash, one has to find an alternative way to deal with the Grineer faction's high armor, and after several tests I found the best way to get rid of them. I'll admit it is a bit slower, but at least it gets the job done, and with the help of a frame it can do even better. The element for the Halikar Wraith against the Infested would be Corrosive. Corrosive reduces armor by 26% for 8 seconds and stacks up to 10 times for a total of 80%. The build's flex slot is prime pressure point, and this build totally annihilates everything in one throw, but can occasionally take 2. The reason why I say Corrosive is due to the innate blast damage when using the Halikar Wraith's charge thrown heavy attack, which makes it better than other options. Fever Strike and Pressure Point in place of their prime counterparts if you don't have them. Prime Smite mods. Prime Bane of Grineer and Corrupted specifically aren't good because of the decreased chance to get slash procs. The other 2 Smite mods are just not worth the extra Forma. There are several ways to enhance stats for this weapon. For instance, for damage, Rhino's Roar, Nova's Molecular Prime, which makes all sources of damage increase by 100% against primed enemies, Siren's Toxic Lash mixed with their Spores abilities, Mirage's Eclipse mixed with their Hall of Mirrors adds a massive damage bonus during the day or in light, Banshee's Sonar gives a huge damage multiplier, and Equinox's Rest and Rage in day form makes targets more vulnerable to damage. For critical chance, Harrow's Covenant can add up to 50% critical chance and 200% on headshots. The Adar's Kavat with Cat's Eye can give a 60% critical chance boost, and Smita Kavat with Charm can give a 200% crit chance. Arcane Fury. On critical hit, 60% chance for 180% melee damage to melee weapons for 18 seconds. Arcane Blade Charger. Upon primary weapon kill, 30% chance for 300% melee damage for 12 seconds. When you get your hands on a Riven for this weapon, the flex slot to replace will be Prime Pressure Point, and will require 1 more Forma. In order to maximize damage output with Halikar Wraith, one will need to get lucky and get some nice stats. These stats would be damage, critical damage, initial combo, and negative finisher damage. For secondary ideal stats, it would be damage, critical chance, and negative finisher damage. For Corrupted and Grineer Slayer stats, damage, critical damage, slash, and negative puncture. Other good stats to have would be additional combo count chance, mainly with the Corrupted and Grineer build, and Toxin. Bad stats to have for your Riven would be physical increasing stats unless going for the Corrupted and Grineer Slayer, elemental increasing stats other than Toxin, and positive finisher damage. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more guides on Warframe, please click the like and sub buttons to let me know. And as per usual, I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.